Hello there, I'm TheNightmareDuke and welcome to another Fallout 76 video where today we're going to be taking a look at AP usage and how it is potentially changing for certain weapons in the upcoming Expeditions update based off of the current PTS. So hopefully you enjoy. If you do, then hey, consider liking and subscribing, sticking around for more content, but for now let's just get straight into things. And also just do keep in mind it is the PTS, which can be changed and updated and altered at any time, so this is just based off of the current PTS version. But getting into the main topic for this video is AP, so your action points, you use them sprinting, using VATs and stuff like your jetpacks. That's pretty standard and well known, but certain weapons also use them based on some criteria. So for example, your melee weapons, so specifically your automatic ones or your rotary ones like Lord the Mr. Handy Buzzblade, and also stuff like the minigun Shredder, when you are not in power armor, when you spin them up, it constantly drains your AP. This is nothing new, it's been around since Fallout 4. Fallout 4, however, did also have the one difference being when in first person, your character was quiet, but in third person, they were in constant pain. So hey, at least we got that fixed in 76. But anyway, in power armor, these weapons do not drain your AP. So in Fallout 4 and in the current live version of 76, they do not drain your AP when you use them in power armor. So whether it's the Shredder, the Flamer, whatever of these weapons, they don't touch your AP bar in power armor. However, this is where things can potentially change, because in the current PTS build, using something like a minigun Shredder or chainsaw or any of those types of weapons, the new auto axe, when you're in your power armor, it is now also draining your AP, which is a pretty big change. Now, this could just be a bug, since they fixed up a lot of those weapons such as the chainsaw and drill and ripper, and they can now be made legendary, and they've added the auto axe, so maybe it's just a bug, or maybe it is actually intended. However, this also has the consequence of your fusion cores being really screwed over. So when you use AP in your power armor, your fusion core drains. So using your jetpack, VATs, etc., it all drains your fusion core. And now since these weapons are constantly using your AP, that also affects your fusion core. So this adds a whole new layer of management to a power armor user, having to manage AP for sprinting, or if they like using their jetpack, while needing AP to actually use those weapons as well, and not run out of fusion cores at the same time. And that can mean using more perk cards, such as power user in place of others that you might have been using before. Legendary effects can certainly help out your AP, such as inertial, which replenishes your AP upon kills, and just straight up AP refresh on your power armor pieces, but this still means sacrificing potentially other effects you might want, and your fusion core still being a new issue to deal with, especially at lower levels. And for new players, fusion cores aren't exactly plentiful, and melee can be a great strat to go for, since you don't have to worry about ammo, and shredders are really good and can make things easier for new players and just as a quality of life build. But this can now make things more complex, especially on the lower side of things. But even for high level players who have more access to resources, it's still quite the change up, since all the way from Fallout 4 in power armor, the AP drain does not happen for these weapons. Now, if it is a bug or if it's intended, they'd have to state that, so don't really know at this point. But if it is intended, a good compromise would be to sort of decouple the AP drain of the weapon from affecting the fusion core, but that could turn into a spaghetti code mess situation, so yeah. Definitely interesting to see how this pans out. And another interesting thing is when it comes to something like the auto axe. In first person, it drains your AP way quicker than it does when you use it in third person. So as you can see, the bars are being chowed pretty quickly there. And if we swap over to third person here for the AP, it drains it way slower. Now testing this against just random NPC, in first person, it does seem to chunk slightly more of their health after a little burst of damage from the auto axe in first person compared to third person, but this is just something that'll need quite a bit more testing to really figure out what is happening there and why there's the difference between first and third person. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If it's intended, are you happy about it, mad about it? If you want to hop in and try the PTS yourself and give feedback to Bethesda, then there are those channels on their Discord, so definitely do so if you want to. And the more feedback they get, the better we can hopefully make things and improve 76. But besides the AP drain issue, it is awesome to have stuff like the chainsaw and ripper and drill all now actually functioning properly and being made legendary, and the auto axe is a really cool weapon. But hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, then hey, consider liking and subscribing and sticking around for more Fallout content. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.